Being a pop star isn't as cute as it looks. Everyone thinks it's glitter, fake lashes, and sold out arenas. But you know what no one talks about? Creeps. Emails from fake accounts, anonymous messages that say they know where you live, and now someone left a note inside my locked car. Pretty voice, pretty neck, be careful where you sing. Ducking charming. That's when management brought him in. Jungkook, ex-SWAT, he's quite professional, don't flirt. Yeah, okay. Easier said than done. Because when Jungkook walked in, I forgot how to breathe. Jet black hair, thick silver rings, black teeth stretched across his like it was mad at me. Tattoo slaves on display, dead serious eyes, zero emotion, zero anything. He didn't even introduce himself, just gave me a nod like, I'm here, try not to die. So I said the first dumb thing that came to my mouth. You are not my type. Lie. Big, loud, delulu lie. He didn't respond, not even a blink. Not gonna lie, that annoyed more than it should have. I stormed past him, just like some bratty diva, to see if he had looked. He didn't. But you know what he did do? Follow me everywhere, like a shadow with an attitude. 3 days later, I was brushing my teeth in a giant t shirt and underwear, music blasting, dancing like an idiot. Suddenly, the speaker died, my phone went black, then the power cut. All of it. My stomach dropped. No, not tonight, not now. I grabbed my phone, dead. Lights off, TV static. Something was wrong. I tiptoed into the hallway and crash. The windows in my dressing room exploded. Boom. Glass flew everywhere. I screamed. Then it happened. He tackled me, not rough, controlled, powerful, like he had done this 100 times. He landed over me, shielding my body with his. I could feel his breath against mine, back, fast but focused. His arm caged me in, and for the first time in days, he spoke. Voice low, voice rough, voice made of sand. You scream for me, not for them. Got it? I nodded like an idiot, couldn't speak. My lips were inches from his breath hit my God, what was wrong with me? Are you hurt? He asked, not moving. No, I whispered, just shaken. He didn't say anything, didn't get up right away. He just stayed there, heavy, protective, warm. And for the first time, I felt safe, not because of my locks or guards, but because of him. She was reckless, too loud, too bright, too distracting. But tonight, I saw real fear in her eyes, the kind you can fake, and something inside me snapped. I had seen stalkers before, but this one, he was getting closer, bolder, and now she was officially under threat. The moment I pinned her down wasn't just instinct, it was possessive. Something territorial woke up in me, and when she whispered, just shaken, all I wanted to do was the fear of her, but I couldn't. I wouldn't. Rules. Jungkook remembered the ducking rules. Except her eyes. They were looking at me like I was the only thing holding her together. Later that night, I couldn't sleep. Not because of the attack, but because I couldn't stop thinking about the way he held me. Like I was breakable, like I mattered, like his rules were about to crumble. And maybe so was I. So, management decided Jungkook would move in, not my, not next door, not the guest room, my loft. It's temporary. They said you will barely notice him. Lies. I noticed everything. especially when he stood by the window at 6 a.m., gun at his head like we lived in Fast and Furious. I dropped my spoon, not on purpose, probably. Careful, he muttered, glancing at my. Oh, so now he speaks. That night, I stepped out of the shower, towel clad, and found him in my room, making my bed. Why are you in here? New cameras went up. Guest room has a blind spot. I will be sleep here on the floor. One bed, one broody ex-SWAT, one emotionally unstable pop star. I sigh. Toast a pillow beside me. We were adults, just don't in your sleep. He raised a brow. You wish. I had faced bullets and bombs. Nothing prepared me for her. At 2:34 a.m., she rolled into me, focus on my hands on my. You smell unfairly good. She mumbled, when I warned. Shh, I am dreaming, she whispered. And for the first time since I took this job, I wanted to break every rule I ever made. I woke up, spoon in pure muscle, his hands on my, and I didn't hate it. Then he spoke. You drool in your sleep, bastard. You snore. You grind your teeth. You grind your gun in your sleep. His lips twitched. Finally, a smirk. Later, my phone buzzed. Unknown number. You looked good in that towel. Did he enjoy the view too? My blood ran cold. I showed a Jungkook. His jaw tightened. Pack a bag. He said, we are leaving. Where? Somewhere safe. And just like that, this wasn't just a job anymore. It was us versus whoever wanted me dead. And if sharing a bed was dangerous, running with him would destroy me. We left LA that night. No warning, no goodbye, just me, Jungkook, and a duffel bag full of stolen hotel shampoo bottles. The safe house was a cabin in the middle of nowhere. No signal, no Wi Fi, no stalkers, and apparently no boundaries either. There's one room, he said, dropping his bag onto the floor like this wasn't my first public panic attack this in weeks. I will keep watch, you sleep. But I didn't. I just stared at the ceiling like a psycho, thinking about the way his shirt clung to his back as he fixed the locks, or the fact that he called me sunshine under his breath earlier and thought I didn't hear it. Newsflash, I did. Now my brain won't shut up. Next morning, you look like you got hit by a truck, I said. He sipped black coffee like it was vengeance. Didn't sleep. Or was it my drawing again? No, you talk in your sleep now, said Jungkook me like 5 times. I nearly choked on my cereal. You are lying. Am I? He smirked. Smirked? That was it. Game over. I launched a blow at his face. You are impossible. And you are reckless. You like it. Pause. That's the problem. Wait, what? What did you just say? He stood up, jaw tight. I will check the perimeter. Coward. I ducked up. Shouldn't have said that out loud. Shouldn't have looked at her the way I did last night when she fell asleep on the couch, curled up like she wasn't in danger. But it's hard when she laughed like that, when she rolls her eyes and sticks her tongue out and wears my hoodie without asking. She is not just some pop star anymore. She is mine to protect, which means she is off limits. So why did I just imagine what her would like if she spilled orange juice on them? Later that night, the generator died. Of course it did. I was in the shower, half alive when the lights flickered out. Jungkook, she called from the hallway. I'm here. She pushed the door halfway open, just enough to let the light of her phone hit my. Her eyes widened. Her mouth parted. She blinked like she just saw sin walked out of the steam. Oh, wow. Okay. You could knock, I muttered. You could wear clothes. She shot back, her eyes still glued to my torso. You walked in on me, sunshine. Don't call me that right now. But I saw it, the flush in her cheeks, the way she looked at me like she was drowning, and I should have turned away, should have shut the door, but I didn't because she stepped closer just once, lifted her hand, barely touched my arms. Everything in me locked up. Don't look at me like that, I whispered. Like what? Like you want to. She didn't answer, just stared at my mouth like she was 2 seconds from the forgetting everything. Then she whispered it barely softly, a damn prayer. Maybe I do. I leaned in, breath, but before our I pulled back, hard, fast, like it burned. Go to bed, my Anne. You are scared, she said, voice small. No, I said, teeth clenched. I am trying not to fucking want you. I went to bed that night angry, not at him, at me, for wanting the one person who cannot want me back. Not when my life on the line, not when he's still pretending this is just a job. But tonight proved it. It's not a job anymore, not even close. I don't know when it changed. Maybe it was the night she fell asleep holding my hand. Maybe when she made me laugh without even trying. Or maybe it was always her. But now I know if anyone, I would bury them. No second thought. So when the cabin alarm tripped at 3:17 a.m., I moved fast. Ryan was awake, clutching her phone, eyes wide. Someone's outside. She whispered, "Stay behind me," I said. I scanned the windows. The back door was cracked open. Fresh footprints in the dirt. This wasn't a warning, it was a test to see how close they could get. I locked the door and turned. She was trembling, trying to hide it, her fist clenched like she refused to fall apart in front of me. I stepped close, voice low. "Breath, you are safe." Tears welled up in her eyes, silent but sharp, and that broke me. I cupped her face gently, brushing my thumb along her jaw. "You don't have to be strong with me," I said. "I have got you." She looked up at me, eyes stormy, and whispered, "Then show me." The second it was war, just airs of fear, ache, and heat crushing into one. His hand, my fingers, we moved back, bodies. "You don't know what you are doing," he growled against. "Then teach me." "Don't tap me, sunshine." "Already did." He groaned, forehead against. "If I, you again, I'm not stopping." I didn't flinch. "Then don't." It took everything I had to pull away. She wanted me, but she was still scared, and I couldn't mix desire with protection, not with her. "Get some sleep," I rasped. "Tomorrow we finish this." The next day, I scanned the cabin cameras, froze. There, hoodie, a partial face, some guy from the arena. I sent the image to a friend. Burner phone was traced, location pinned. He was in town tonight. I turned to her. "We end it now. He is not following you again." That night, we returned to the city, to my stage, but I wasn't scared this time, not with him beside me. I performed one song, fake smiles, bright lights, then slipped off stage, and there he was, the stalker, knife in hands, face low. My breath caught. I took one step back, but Jungkook slammed into him like a storm, pinned him against the wall so hard I thought it cracked. "Touch her again," he growled, "and I will break every bone in your body." Cops took him away. It was over, but my heart is still racing for him. He was packing, didn't say much, didn't even look at me when I walked in. "So that's it," I said quietly. "You just leave?" Jungkook didn't stop folding his black t-shirt, didn't say goodbye, didn't say "don't cry," even though I ducking was. "The threats neutralized," he muttered. "My job's done." "Right, of course, just a job." I waited for him to crack, to say, "Please ask me to stay," but he didn't. So I gave him a final smile, the fake kind, the award winning kind, and turned away before he could see my heart shatter in real time. Thanks for keeping me alive, I whispered at the door. She left the room like she didn't just destroy me. I clenched my jaw, fist tight, because what was I supposed to do? Tell her I love her? Tell her she ruined every dangling plan I had for staying cold and untouchable? I couldn't. She deserved more than a broken ex soldier who only knows how to shoot, guard, and shut up. But then I saw it on the coffee table, an envelope with my name on it in her handwriting. I opened it. Inside, a copy of her next tour contract with a new clause scribbled in pen. Clause 14. Personal security required. Must be Jungkook. No substitution. Non negotiable. My heart stopped, then sped up. I was already halfway down the elevator, heart bruised, lip bitten, then pretending I was okay. Then I heard it. The door slammed open. Footsteps fast, and suddenly I was spun around. Jungkook, out of breath, eyes wide, hand shaking. You are not a job to me, he said. You never ducking bore. I couldn't speak. He grabbed my face, forehead pressed to mine. I left because I thought I had messed it up, that I had dug you up, that I didn't deserve this. Then fight for it, I whispered. I am right now. And then no hesitation, no rules, just everything we had been holding back for way too long. I ca- I heard like it was my last mission, and maybe it was because after that I dropped my badge, my title, my armor, and I become hers, not her bodyguard, her man. 1 month later, we were back on tour. He stood backstage every night, same eyes, same stance, but now me between sets, stole my fries, wore my name on his dog tag. Final contract. Title Us. Terms no more hiding. Clause 1. Every damn day. Clause 2. Love me out loud. Clause 3. Never ever walked away again. Signed Jun Jungkook and the girl who made him break all his rules.